God wants every one of us to have a vision. One of the fastest ways to cast out the spirit of death is by having a vision. When you don't have vision, you are calling spirit of death closer to you. So when there's a vision, you don't need to pray against death. Death run away from you. The Bible said in Psalm 118 from verse 17, it said, I will not die, I shall not die, but live to declare. It's not just I shall not die. Why? That is vision. Vision is to declare the works. Walk. You see that? That's why Jesus said, I must walk the walk of he who sent me while it is day. The night cometh when no man can walk. So when he has not finished his work, nobody could kill him. When they told him that Herod is looking for him to kill him, he said, go and tell that fox, I cure today, tomorrow. He said, and the third day I'll be prepared. So you can't kill me today, you can't kill me tomorrow, until I'm done with my work. Nobody can kill you when you have a vision. Vision is a preservation. Vision gives you long life. Very important. So anytime you see yourself lacking vision, you are close to the grave. And there's no difference between a corpse and a visionless man. A dead body and a visionless man, there's no difference. Because a dead body cannot bring a change. A man with vision can never bring a change. A dead body is stagnant. A man without a vision is stagnant. A dead body cannot see any good. A man without a vision cannot see any good. Because vision make you creative. Meanwhile, not having a vision make you dumb. You can't create. You are not creative. You just conform. You don't transform. You conform. A dead body is conform to where it is laid, where it is buried. It does not move. It does not think. That's why the Bible says there is no work in the grave. That is where we are going. There's no work, no labor in the grave. So also anybody that is alive without a vision is already in the grave unknowing to that person. Ecclesiastes 9:10, whatever you want find to do, that's vision is talking about, do it with all your might. For there is no work or device or knowledge or wisdom in the grave where you are going. So that's why I say anybody that doesn't have a vision is not different from the man that is in the grave. Vision gives us long life. The Bible spoke about Paul. In Acts of the Apostle 23, God appeared to him. He said, Paul, don't be afraid. I think from verse 11, he said, you will appear before me in Caesar. Yes. He said, but the following night, the Lord stood by him and said, be of good cheer, Paul, for as you have testified for me in Jerusalem, so you must also bear witness at Rome. He was in Jerusalem testifying. Jesus was already showing him a vision. He said, you will not only do this here, you will still go to Rome. And he was in prison when Jesus was showing him this. He said, you will testify about me in Rome. Don't worry. So even while they were journeying to Rome, in Acts 27 from verse 21 and 22, the ship wanted to wreck. The plane wanted to crash. But he said, and now I urge you to take heart, for there will be no loss of life among you, but only the ship. Because I am here, I must present myself to Caesar. I must arrive in Rome. So even if this plane will crash, because of I'm here, nobody will die. That's it. Vision. And now I urge you to take heart, for there will be no loss of life among you, but only the ship, only the plane will crash. For there stood by me this night an angel of God, to whom I belong and whom I serve, saying, do not be afraid, Paul, you must be brought before Caesar. That's vision talking to you. Jesus have told him, vision, the angels of God came to remind him, you must appear before Caesar. You will not die here. So vision gives you long life. It delivers you from the spirit of death. You don't even need to pray. What are the questions you need to ask before you start discovering vision? What are the questions? These questions will help you to simplify your life. So we have 5 questions we ask ourselves before we can discover vision. Number 1 is, what do I have? Because you already came, you were born already with that. You were already born with it. So what do I have? In Mark 8 from verse 1, what do I have? In those days, the multitude being great and having nothing to eat, Jesus called his disciples to them and said, I have compassion on the multitude. You see that? He wanted to reveal his own purpose and vision. Because they have now continued with me 3 days and have nothing to eat. If I send them away hungry to their own houses, they will faint on the way. For some of them have come from afar. Compassion. Then his disciple answered him, how can one satisfy these people with bread in the wilderness? He asked them, how many loaves do you have? What do you have? That's it. What do I have? When you want to begin to discover vision, you start with this question. How many loaves do you have? What do I have? What do you have? What do you have? There's something you have. There's something you were born with. There's something that is natural to you. You don't need anybody assistance in that. You were born with it. Number 2 is, what can I do? To discover your vision, you must ask yourself, what do I have? What can I do? In Exodus 35 from verse 30, this is God identifying someone, not by any other thing, but by what they could do. He said, and Moses said to the children of Israel, see, that's vision, see, the Lord has called by name Bezalel, the son of Uri, the son of Ur, the tribe of Judah, and he has filled him with the Spirit of God in wisdom, understanding, in knowledge, and all manner of workmanship. All manner of workmanship. God has filled him with all manner of workmanship. That is what he can do. He said to design artistic works, to work in gold and silver and bronze, in cutting jewels for setting, in carving wood, and to work in all manner of artistic workmanship. And he has put in his heart the ability to teach. You see that? This is what I can do. This man can say, this is what I was born to do. He has put it in his heart. Before you were born, God put your vision in your heart. God put your purpose in your heart, not in another man's eyes or somebody else's life. It's inside your heart. There's nothing God created for you that is outside you or in somebody. It's inside you. You discover it. I have put in his heart the ability to teach in him. And Haoleb, the son of Ahimash of the tribe of Dan, he said he has filled them with skill to do all manner of work. So your vision is inside you. Your purpose, that's what can you do. Number 3, how well can you do it? You have discovered what you have. You know what you can do. How well, how professional, how far have you developed it? Every land can be planted on, depending on how far you have developed it. Every land is a good ground, depending on how far it has been developed. Every nation have mineral resources, depending on how far they have developed themselves. The nation might be rich, the nation might have mineral resources, but if it is not developed, people don't want to stay there. Everybody is running now to the US. Every African is looking for a visa. Canada, you want to go to China, you want to go to different places. Meanwhile, these people get resources from here and take it over there because of underdevelopment. So he said, yes, you know what you have, you know what you can do, but how well can you do it? How much have you developed your skills? So that takes us to 1 Samuel 16 from verse 16. He said, let our master, this was when Saul was mad, and Saul was a king. David was in the bush. But somebody said, let our master now command your servant who are before you to seek out a man who is skillful, who is a skillful player. Not just a player, skillful player on the harp. And it shall be that he will play it with his hand when the distressing spirit from God is upon you, and you shall be well. So Saul said to his servant, provide me now a man who can play well. Not who can play. Not who can preach, not who can do business, not who is a graduate, who graduated well, who can do it well. He said, bring him to me. Then one of the servants answered and said, look, I have seen a son of Jesse, the Bethlehemite, who is skillful in playing, a mighty man of valor, a man of war, prudent in speech, a handsome person, and the Lord is with him. What a good credential. Not when somebody is referring you, say, we can manage him. We can manage him. It's not that good, though. It's not that good, but it can be manageable, until we find who is better. This is why every gift need to be developed. Every vision from God, every skill from God is given to you underdeveloped. It's you that will develop it. Don't laugh at Africa that Africa is underdeveloped. What of you? What of your talent? What of your skills? Is it also underdeveloped? So when you develop your skills, nobody will even remember whether you are an African or not. That's it. You are not hearing what I'm saying. I said if your skills is developed, if your vision is developed, nobody will call you Africa. They will forget your skin color. They will forget where you came from. It removes prejudice from your life. Develop skills, develop vision, remove prejudice from your life. Look at Daniel in Babylon. He was the chief magician there. Look at Joseph. He was the second man to Pharaoh because excellency remove prejudice. When you're excellent in what you are doing, everybody forget where you are from. Nobody remember you are in Nigeria again. They will ask the question, can anything good come out from Nazareth? Can anything good come out from Zimbabwe? Can anything good come out from Malawi? Can anything good come out from Nigeria? Yes, something good can come. That is you. Before they started talking about whether he's a mighty man of valor, whether he's prudent in speech, he have charisma, utterance, or he's good looking, those were not the first thing. Or God is with him. Those were not the first thing. They say he play well. Nobody want to hear whether you are a Christian, a Muslim, a Buddhist. What you do you do it well? Because the truth is, whether you like it or not, if you know that somebody cannot cook and is a Christian, you will not go to his restaurant. Somebody called you, say, I'm a believer, I'm a man of God. I just opened a restaurant new, and the first day you got there, the food you ate, the salt filled your mouth that you were thinking it was Lot's wife you were kissing. You thought you were kissing Lot's wife that became a pillar of salt. Even if they call you again for free food, you will not go. Number 4. Then, what do you want? What do you want? You must know all these things to know your vision. What do you want? Mark 10 from verse 50. The Bible says, Mark 10:50. This is blind Bartimaeus. No vision yet. No vision. That's the meaning of that blindness. But look at the day he met Jesus. The Bible says, throwing aside the garments of begging, he rose and came to Jesus. So Jesus answered and said to him, what do you want me to do for you? I thought Jesus will know that you are blind. You saw somebody is blind, shouting, screaming your name, Son of David, have mercy on me. Everybody says, shut up, don't disturb the man, he's going his own way. The blind man kept on shouting, Son of David, have mercy on me. He said, okay, bring him. Okay. Then the blind man came. He said, what do you want me to do for you? That is how many people are shouting in church, but they don't know what they want. Because the man without vision, the blind man, can say, it's money I need, because he has been begging money for long. So Jesus wanted to know, is it money you want? Most time, what we are praying for money is vision we need. Finally, what do you see? What do you see? Zechariah 4 from verse 1. These are the templates to discover vision. What do you see? Now the angel of the Lord talked with me, came back and weakened me as a man who is waking out of his sleep. And he said to me, what do you see? Very important. What do you see? What is God putting in your hearts? Many people are looking, only few are seeing. There's a story of 2 friends that went to India and they saw people walking on their barefoot. They saw the poverty-stricken people that don't have slippers to wear. And one of them said, when he looked, what he see or what he saw was, these people are too poor. Okay, I can't live in this country. Why the other one saw, traveled back, went to a company, made rubber slippers, sandal that was very affordable to the least person, and he shipped them in millions there, and he became a billionaire. 2 people saw same thing, but different perception. One used it as an opportunity, one used it as an insult. The truth is, if the grace for vision comes, what people are seeing as a problem is a solution for you.